up, y'all? It's Jillian here. Welcome back to my channel. Just me sitting here talking about my year without sugar, and this is week 29 of my journey. Thanks for coming. Week 29 was spent at the beach in North Carolina, surrounded by a bunch of relatives and a whole lot of sweet temptations. I never realized how even at my annual beach trip, sugar is ingrained in all of our routines. First up was breakfast. So every morning was spent with a billion little tiny cinnamon rolls that my family gets from Sam's Club, big ol' Sam's Club haul every year. These tiny little packaged cinnamon rolls that I would just inhale through my nose. Not inhale I inhaled them through my mouth. I did not eat them, but I just sniffed them every morning. And then almost at least once or twice a week, there's always pancakes or waffles. My mom made freaking Belgian waffles. It smells so good. Next year, I'm gonna just try and just pick out I don't know, some flour and some whatever, and next year, what am I saying? I can eat whatever I want. But if I was trying to maintain a little bit of the less sugar lifestyle, I could at least, at the very least, have a little bit of maple syrup. Again, that's not what I count as technical added sugar if it's real, genuine maple syrup, Either way, I spent a lot of our mornings distracting myself with just copious amounts of turkey bacon. A lot. All of it was mine. It's mine. Made some scrambled eggs, did the whole Gordon Ramsay thing a lot. I even put them on what are those pieces of bread called? An English muffin. I put it on an English muffin, put a little piece of bacon on that, had myself a little Sammy, So that's great and all, but man, I would eat so many of those cinnamon rolls back in the day. It's probably best that I wasn't doing that, but wow, that was just so what I did. That was just such a routine. I did treat myself with a little bit of sugar-free coffee creamer. I think it's the Coffee Mate or whatever that brand is, and had some of that to tide me over in the mornings, a nice French vanilla, whatever. And man, I gotta tell you, I should not drink coffee. I don't know how y'all do it. It just hurts. It hurts my tummy. It hurts it bad. So real life, I will not be drinking coffee anymore. But as a nice splurge on vacation, why not give myself terrible, terrible stomach pain right early in the morning? But at least it tastes nice and French vanilla-y. All of the meals throughout the day, all of our dinners, would also accompany a dessert. My boyfriend found this heavenly smelling lemonade pie that I think my aunt made, and woof, I mean, he ate 3 slices himself, and he even went as far to say that it was his favorite pie, which is so nice of him to say in my company, right? Isn't that just so lovely to hear someone say that it's their favorite pie? So nevertheless, he loved it. It smelled good. I love lemonade, anything with lemon flavoring, so can't wait to try that next year. And he loves pie, and so that's a huge thing to say that it was his favorite, so it must be really good. Overall, I really just snacked hard on French onion dip and chips and salsas. There was a couple of nights this year that we had hush puppies, which I love, so I ate a lot of hush puppies. So basically, it was definitely a carbolicious trip for sure. No sugar, but definitely the carbs. I could eat hush puppies for the rest of my life. And I even had Bojangles twice on this trip. Oh yeah. Love Bojangles. Can't wait to eat a Bowberry biscuit again. Those are actually my favorite part of Bojangles, so it's actually still, again, it's kind of a bummer when I go to Bojangles and I can't have the one thing that I love the most, but I love their fries, and their biscuits are amazing. All in all, it was a good time, and we were lucky to have nice weather where we were actually able to be out at the beach all day and spend as much time as possible out in the sun, away from inside and like the temptations of all these foods. You know, last year it rained a lot, and like, what do you do when it rains at the beach? You stay inside and you eat a lot. It's vacation. So I was lucky to have that not be the case this year, and we were really just able to just spend time going out and having a good time. It is crazy to think about how much I really did associate this trip with sugar and sweets, and so it's really nice that I kind of had that break this year, and I was able to focus more on just like actually hanging out with people and not just sitting around watching TV and eating. I mean, again, I did have a lot of French onion dip, but to the point where like it was gone within the first couple days, so I didn't have the chance to do that for the whole trip. But like, you know, in the past it'd be like about overeating and eating so much to where like I'm just, now I feel sick and like I don't want to go out and stuff. So it was a great obvious thing to not do that this year, and obviously if I were eating sugar that probably wouldn't have happened. So that's it for my week. My week in North Carolina. It is really hot in New York right now, so I've really been not at all motivated to cook, much less leave my living room where the AC unit is. But hopefully in the next few weeks it's going to cool down a bit, and hopefully we can finally get our apartment really just like organized and everything packed away. We've obviously been in and out of town so much in this last month, so it's not really happened. But I'm really excited to start cooking again and like baking new things and seeing where that all goes in my nice new kitchen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.